Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to get going. What lies ahead, I have no way of knowing. But under my feet, baby, the grass is growing. Yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to get going.
Okay, so you finished your cruise, and now I'm going to show you how to get back on the bus to get back to the King Street station. Remember, you can take either bus route 24 or 33. Both of them pick up at the eastbound bus stop that I'm going to show you at the top of Magnolia Bridge. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, what I found is it took so long to get through customs, even though I had nothing to declare, just standing in line with 400 to a couple of thousand people, took a good half an hour to get maybe 100 feet. And it was just, it wasn't anything spectacular that they did. They just asked to see my ID, and then I was free to go. But you're in a massive humanity. And once you get through customs and start and walk outside of the building, it doesn't change. So my suggestion would be forget the shuttles and just get on the white path that I showed you and begin to walk all the way over to the bridge. Don't worry about the shuttles because those shuttles hold maybe 20 people, and there were literally hundreds of people around, and it was just a mess. So much better to walk through the crowd. And as you walk through the crowd on the white path that I showed you before, you will find this sign. It is the only sign I saw that had anything to do with how to get up here on top of the bridge. Okay, because this is the Magnolia Bridge, and we're going to get right up to about here. But it says, to the bus stop, use the stairs at the bridge guard shack. And that is the only indication of direction how to get there at all. There is nothing. So that's why I'm showing you the rest of this. So the next step, staying on the what I call the white path up to here. This is the bus stop right here. We are going to get up these stairs, and we're going to have to do it by following the white line over here to the guard shack, which is about in here, traversing up and through that yellow gate that you saw, turning left so that we come out here, walking up these stairs. So here's how that goes. Here's the guard shack, and again, here's the bus stop. So the guard shack is right here in this area. And again, you have the white path that gets you into the right vicinity. Okay, this is the guard shack. There is no one there. Someone happened to park their bike there. Didn't see where they were, but we're going to go around here and up these stairs right here. And at the top of these stairs, we're going to face this familiar yellow gate. This time we get to push out. Now remember, we came in from the right. Now we're going to go out to the left. So when you open this, turn left. When you do, you're going to see these stairs that are going to lead up to the platform, and notice here's the bus stop. Okay? So here's the bus stop, and again, the only buses that come here are 20, 24, and 33, either one of which will get you downtown. Once you get on the bus, either one of these is going to take you in the vicinity of the King Street station. Okay, from the bus stop, if you look back, you can see where you've come and pat yourself on the back. You basically walked the entire distance of the rear, from the rear of the ship, all the way along here and all the way up to here. Okay, that's several hundred yards. Good job. Back to the bus stop. So once you get off the bus, this happened to be the 33 that I took, and it got me off here. And I don't know if you'll notice it's South Main Street, but be sure to ask your bus driver or let your bus driver know that you're going to the King Street station. And remember, there is an automated verbal address system that lets you know what stops are coming up and what's available, so you'll know which one to get off at. Now again, this is the 33. I don't recall where the 24 gets off, but the nice thing is that here is a big landmark to look for. See this clock tower? This clock tower is the one that grows right out of the King Street station, and it's pretty easy to see from wherever you are. So you can see that walking along this way is the way to get there from this particular spot. Now I had to cross over here and do some other kind of funky things, but this was the street right here. And again, you notice you can see the clock tower and the station right here. So when you get here, you can see the sports stadium there, the Lumen Sports Stadium where the Seahawks play. And right next to it is the King Street Station. You're going to cross right here when it's safe to go, and then walk all the way over here. Now notice this row of lights right here. This is going to give you reference. You're going to have to go to the end of this fence and turn right, and the next slide will show that. Here's the row of lights. Okay, so you've turned right. When I was there, this dumpster happened to be there and a workman doing stuff. Here are the stairs that head down. Now, I want to warn you that when you go down the stairs, you'll face the doors that we came out of when we were first leaving the station before the cruise. You cannot get back into the station that way. You have to go, once you're at the bottom of the platform, you have to turn and go around the corner until you see this door right here. And you'll notice there's a security guard right in there, and this is the only way from the Jackson Street getting into the back into the station. Okay, once inside the station, you can see the familiar gates that are there, and you can be acclimated. So it was a much simpler method of getting back. The bus stop is quite easy to find, although it takes a bit of effort because you have to walk so far to get there. But getting back here can be very satisfying, and the total cost would be whatever it cost for you to get to this station, and the dollar or so that it took you to ride the bus one way or the other. Okay, safe travels, and I hope this has been helpful for you.
Far away from your troubles and worries.